Hello and welcome to Marketing Margaritas. It's our first episode for 2024 and it's a soundbite one, so it's just one of our little shorty ones. And today I'm going to be talking about staying on top of marketing trends, which I feel is pretty on trend for the start of the year. So it's not really an FAQ that we get, but it's definitely a challenge that comes up for a lot of small business owners that we talk about with them all the time, and that is how do you stay on top of new marketing trends. So, you know, whether it's looking at your own feed and what competitors are doing, or just all these announcements about new things coming out all the time, it can be really overwhelming. Like, how do you keep up with everything when you're not even, necessarily have time to do your current marketing, and then there's just all this other stuff coming at you as well? My recommendation is to just be logical about it. You can't keep up with everything. There is no way that you can do everything that's available. But rather than see that as a negative, see it as an opportunity. So, if you look at what marketing that you are doing, make sure that you're doing it to the best of your ability, you're making it really shit hot. And then when that's running well, or when a new opportunity presents itself that really fits in with your audience, then you can have a look at it and see if it suits you. So I think people just need to be a little bit more discerning about what they choose, rather than just listening to what other people are saying they have to be doing. Which is basically my wrap-up tip as well. If anyone says you should be doing reels or you should be doing this and all that kind of stuff, I just think, fuck that. You don't need to listen to that. Really think about who your audience is, who you're trying to reach, and where they are. And Reels is an excellent example, actually, because Reels, for example, I know a lot of people who are saying, oh, we need to be doing Reels, we need to be doing Reels, we need to be doing Reels, sort of thing, because they're getting talked about so much. And don't get me wrong, super popular, like, I really get it. But at the same time, Instagram came out in 2023 saying they were going to be deprioritizing Reels and going more back into prioritizing image content in their algorithm. So it's really been losing focus there. Like carousels and stuff are really making a comeback on Insta, whereas obviously Reels are still that's the content for TikTok, for example. But again, if your audience isn't on TikTok, don't need to waste your time there. Now, if they are, then yes, go and learn how to do Reels and have fun and play with it and get into it and see it as an opportunity to reach your audience in a new way. But don't should yourself, and don't let other people should you either. As opposed to just staying up with things as well. In the show notes, I'm going to put a bunch of links to different newsletters that I subscribe to and that the team subscribes to as well. So you can see a smattering of the things that we like to stay up to date with, that we actually take as credible sources, rather than just all the random shit that you see online. So I hope that's helpful. And when it comes to your 2024, I really hope that you focus in on what works for you and just shut out the rest of the noise. Cheers.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Marketing and Margaritas. Find more free marketing tips, tricks and laughs at rebelnation.com.au.